Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to Weather with Ryan, the most comprehensive weather forecasting channel on YouTube. So, let's go and take a look at the 500 millibar right now. So right now, there's actually a negatively tilted trough that is actually entering in the United States right now currently. As you can tell, it is, 573 millibars right now that's moving in. That right now, it's actually producing severe storms down in Colorado. Let's actually go ahead and take a look at this on Radar Omega. If you'll be nice to me, Radar Omega would be cool and work. So right now, there's actually no severe storms going on right now. There were some tornadoes, warning storms. I think it's actually those cells that were going into portions of the southern part of Denver. They were coming up like this. There was actually a funnel cloud reported near the southern side of Denver, but 2.5-inch hail. That's pretty darn crazy. Let's go ahead and look at velocity. I don't really see that much in terms of tornado potential. Correlation coefficient, still don't really see that much. Right there could be a rotation. That's all I'd really see it. But yeah, that's nothing really going on over there. There was a tornado warning storm over in Kansas, but obviously right now it looks like the threat is mainly over. So we're not going to be talking about Colorado and all that because we don't live there. So right now you can see that 500 millibar trough, try and continue, but it just fizzles out and dies because the death ridge is in effect. Now you might not know what the death ridge is, but the death ridge is whenever the jet stream. Normally the jet stream, you see all this. This is called the jet stream. Normally the jet stream would be around here, but instead, because we are transitioning from La Nina to El Nino, El Nino has pushed the jet stream all the way up into up into Canada. So that's why we have not had that much severe weather recently. So you can see that 500 millibar fizzle out and die. And this ridge basically puts a fat high pressure system over the whole United States. So there's going to be no storms whatsoever for the next 5 to 6 days. Severe wise, no. There still can be storms. I don't think there'll be severe storms in our area, at least. Now, tomorrow, we're going to get into that. There could be some severe storms. So, as you can tell, there's nothing really going on. This is Monday, the 15th. Actually, you can see the death ridge. You can see the ridge start to dip down into upper portions of Michigan, Indiana, Ohio. So if it dips down even more into our area like this, all that purple and stuff dips down, then we could get some severe weather. But then that starts to fizzle out. Actually, whoa. Okay, so on the 17th, you can see 59, 50 knots, 44 knots. Obviously, this will all change. This is subject to change. We're looking at the European model, by the way. But as you can tell, on the 17th of Wednesday, you could see a possibly negative tilted trough that will affect us. So you never know. We could have severe weather going on at that time, and that just fizzles out and dies. So yeah, death ridge. There's not that much going on in terms of severe weather currently in the United States because of this freaking death ridge preventing all severe storms from happening. So right now, in the short-term forecast, we're going to be looking at the NAM 3 kilometer, which is a medium-range model. So as you can tell, right now this is Wednesday. As you can tell, there are general showers and storms, but they're not going to be able to reach us because the air is so dry and it's not moist enough. So we're not going to be able to get any storms. It's just going to be general showers. You see how it fizzles out and dies. So yeah, moving on. Thursday. This is what I'm more worried about. You can see these line of storms not really try, but they do fire around portions of Graves County, McCracken County, and these will go obviously towards us in Marshall County. So that's not fun looking. So right now it looks, these could be supercells, depending on the environment, which is what we're going to get to in a minute. This is Thursday. This is tomorrow at 6 p.m. earlier the models were looking a little bit more concerning because they were firing way back here and they got freaking huge whenever they got over in Graves County. But obviously that's changed. These are all subject to change. But as you can tell, you see that complex of storms move out of our area around 8 p.m. And then we just get general showers, a little bit of tiny showers. You can see one little cell try and fire up around the portions of Massac County over in Illinois, but nothing really intriguing. And then it just all fizzles out and dies, and that's whenever the high pressure comes in. So taking a look at the dew points right now, the current dew points, 64, that's right now. So let's move it out to Thursday around whenever the severe storms are going to happen, around 7 p.m., 8 p.m. 70 dew points, that's pretty good. So dew points are good for severe weather-wise around here. I mean, you got 66, 63, 68, 70, 71. I mean, that's good for severe weather. So let's check box number 1 for that. Let's go ahead and look at the CAPE values, surface CAPE values. Right now it's Wednesday. I don't want Wednesday. So let's go take a look at Thursday. 5 p.m., 2,000, 2,000 joules per kilogram, 19,000, 23,000 joules per kilogram. So CAPE values are pretty good. That's around 5 p.m. But obviously storms don't start to fire until around, 6 p.m. So let's go ahead and take a look at 6 p.m. So CAPE values are still pretty dang strong around 6 p.m. and then they all start to fizzle out and die around 7. So this is either a hit or a miss. So yeah. Now let's go take a look at the K index. You might be asking, what is the K index? The K index is a model that determines the amount of spin in the atmosphere. So obviously you need spin for one way, this way, that way, for there to be spin for tornadoes. So anything above 30 is pretty good for spin in the atmosphere. So obviously, we're looking at Thursday at 6 p.m. So 30, 35. So there is good K index for that spin in the atmosphere. So there's good K index. Checkbox number 3. Checkbox number 2. Checkbox number 1. We're going to go and look at the shear, which is the shear. This is also another thing that determines the spin in the atmosphere. You can't have tornadoes without good shear. Shear is more of the lower level jet, which is the lower level rotation in the storms in the atmosphere. K index is more high, like way up, like 4 or 5 miles up in the air. This is more 1.5 miles, 2 miles. So we're moving out to Wednesday at 6 p.m. and it does not look good. So shear is not really looking that hot. I mean, 5 p.m., I mean, that's not even that good. I mean, that's what? I mean, that's 18, 16. Shear is not looking that impressive for low-level rotation in these storms. I mean, that's honestly, that's really peasantry. That's poopy. So let's cross out shear. But we still have dew points, surface-based CAPE, which is instability, which is storm fuel for these storms to actually even fire. And then we got the NAM3 kilometer, the K index, spin, and the higher level atmosphere. So that's 3 out of 4. So, I mean, we could have severe storms. Right now, the Storm Prediction Center has not put out any outlooks for us. I do think some of the storms still could get some warnings. I mean, even though we don't have low-level shear, I think we still could have some warnings. I mean, maybe not tornadic, but strong thunderstorms. I mean, it's May. We have good, CAPE values are good. There's going to be tons of lightning and tons of rain, like always. So, yeah, I mean, even though we're not underneath any outlooks, underneath the SPC, we still could get some warnings. It doesn't matter. But anyway, we're going to take a look at the 500 millibar again on Weather Bell. You can see that low pressure system start to fizzle out and die. This is Thursday. And you can still see that death ridge up in effect. You see all those high pressure systems? That's what's causing the storms to not even happen in the United States. That is the reason why storms are not even going to like fire. Quick overview. High pressure means no storms. Low pressure means storms. So whenever you see high pressure, don't expect storms. Whenever you see low pressure, there could be storms. So moving out, you can see some low pressures off the coast of California, but those don't enter in the United States, so nothing really. You can see those high pressures still lingering into Sunday, May 14th. I mean, nothing is happening. High pressure, high pressure, high pressure. I mean, but then finally, May 17th, you can see low pressures coming in. So this is whenever the storm's coming in, and this is actually whenever the the Death Ridge starts to move down. So we could have some storms on the 17th of May. So keep that in your calendar. And then we start to finally return to normal. You can see the low pressures up there. So around the end of the month, we could have a very active May again. Right now it's been freaking quiet, which has been terrible. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to give you guys this short video. I'll upload another video tomorrow morning probably. We'll see how I wake up. But anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night. And I will see you guys later.